Hello, Taurus. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading focused on the first half of August. From the 1st through the 15th, we're going to be focusing on challenges and shadows for this reading and how it's affecting your love life as well as life in general. And it is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single person. Please do take from this whatever makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box, Taurus. And of course, I will include a link to all of the decks that you see here today. So let's get right into this. These are the 3 card decks that I've chosen for this reading. And we're starting off with a deck by Fire Witch Tarot. This is called WTF is the Problem. It really gets down to the nitty-gritty of what the issue is. And this deck is by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, Sacred Karmic Shadow Work Oracle. And this last deck is by Mystic Moon, Twin Flame Shadows. And as always, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck. All right, Taurus, so let's get into this reading. This can, of course, be for cross watchers as well, and anyone else who's been guided to this reading. So what's the problem here when it comes to this connection? What's the challenge? You're blowing shit up for no goddamn reason. So if that resonates already for some of you, you know, that's part of the issue. That's part of the problem. Making something more than what it is, you know, literally blowing shit up for no goddamn reason. All right, so let's see what else is contributing to the challenges for this connection for you, Taurus. So we're going to grab one card from the Sacred Karmic Shadow Work Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. All right, what's your second focus card? Okay, guided to this card right here. Someone's ungrateful. Okay, so not only are they blowing shit up for no goddamn reason, they're also really ungrateful for perhaps things that you've done for them, help that you've given them, or just simply being there for them when they really needed that shoulder to lean on, or however way you help this person. They're coming through with this very ungrateful vibe. That's contributing to the challenges of the connection. All right, so third deck, Twin Flame Shadows. Angels and spirit guides for Taurus. What is your third focus message here? Guided to this card. Vengeful. So look at the energies that are presenting itself here. And we do have 2 female figures in these photos. So if you happen to be feminine, tuning in, and you are occupying this energy, we're going to have to take a look and see why that is. Somebody might have really upset you with that vengeful energy. And if you find yourself ungrateful in any way, perhaps that's why it's coming through as a focus, because that's something that needs your attention, whether it's related to your love life or not. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some additional insight here. We're going to start things off with the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight Taurus. Let's take a look and see what's going on here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. In love and life, what are the challenges and shadows for the first half of August? Farewells. So maybe you said goodbye to someone. Finality, closure, goodbyes, farewells. Maybe they were ungrateful for, again, things that you've done for them, and maybe you had enough of that, and you're just feeling vengeful and really pissed at this person. And part of the issue, again, is that they tend to blow things up, you know, unnecessarily. So it could have been you that detached and said goodbye, and you closed the door to that connection. We also have unconditional. So perhaps you love this person unconditionally, that you gave them your whole heart. And all you wanted from this person was their love and support, and they couldn't even deliver that. We have resentment also coming through here. Stinging words, bitterness, and anger. You know, we already know you're angry, more than likely. Feeling quite vengeful right now. Stinging words, bitterness, anger, resentment. We have harmony, peace, balance, friendship. And I feel that's what you're wanting here, is to just have some peace in your life, peace of mind, to bring things back into balance. I have a feeling things were quite out of balance between you and this person. And maybe at this point, since we do have farewells and goodbyes right here, maybe in order to restore harmony in your heart space, at least, Taurus, perhaps all you're wanting at this point with this person is friendship. Or maybe that's all they were able to offer you. And you wanted more, perhaps. We've got avoiding coming through, blocking, escaping, pushing away. It could be you that's avoiding this person at this point. Or what pissed you off is that they blocked you, and that they're avoiding you, and that they're trying to not interact with you or talk to you, and that you feel that they're pushing you away. Maybe that's what's really upsetting you. And you've got so much to say, but if they've blocked you somehow from communicating, that's upsetting you even more. We have established, okay, family, triumph, and security. That is what you're wanting with this person, or just what you're wanting overall in love and romance and in your life, is to have a home, an established home life, a happy life with someone that you could share that life with, build a family and a future, have that security that you want in a relationship. But I have a feeling here this person definitely fell short of that. And then we have deja vu coming through here. Past life, karmic lessons, repeated patterns. So if you find, Taurus, that you keep getting into these situations that are quite similar from previous relationships that you've been in, part of the problem might be because there are karmic lessons that you have not taken the time to learn. And until you do take the time to learn it, it's going to keep repeating itself. It's going to keep popping up in your life until you do address it. You know? So we got to add to this to see what else. This is another deck by Mystic Moon Oracles. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus in love and life. Challenges and shadows, first half of August. What else do we need to know here? You got to work on your self-worth now. Or maybe because of what's happened between you and this person, this was affected. And it's now time for you to refocus on your self-worth, see value within yourself. Could have also affected your self-esteem and just self-love, you know? We have the winter card, which could certainly be the winter season. But it's also a card letting us know that things are cold between the two of you, that things might be frozen and stagnant or frozen in time between the two of you. We've got somebody here who is unawakened. And then we have surrender right after that, followed by karmic partner. Okay? So this person, Taurus, that you are focused on for this reading, part of the reason why you said goodbye and closed the door on that chapter of your life is because they are a karmic partner. They could not deliver what it is that you're looking for because they're completely focused on themselves. And they're unawakened. They haven't even gone through their awakening. So they are failing to see the struggles and the challenges that you're going through and how they have contributed to that. So part of the surrender energy, I feel, Taurus, is you just giving up. You know, it's like, I surrender, I'm done. Part of the surrender energy too is actually what's going to help you move forward in your life. To find something and someone way better suited for you. Look at this. We do have understanding, followed by third party and observer. So what I'm picking up from this, Taurus, is you've detached from this individual. You guys said goodbye to one another. So either no interaction or very little interaction. And they're checking you out from a distance now. They're probably observing you on social media. Especially if you ended things abruptly and they still have questions. Or you guys just really ended things on a very bad note. They might have even said this to you. You know, it's like you're blowing shit up for no goddamn reason, but clearly there were issues here. There's a reason why you brought things up and why there are challenges and shadows in the connection. Part of that shadow has to do with this karmic partner, and they're still in the shadows here. So no doubt about it, we've got a karmic situation attached to a third party. And if this is a repetitive thing that keeps popping up in your life, that's because those karmic lessons have not been learned. And maybe you guys had this particular understanding of knowing what it was that you were getting into, that maybe you guys talked about building a life together, moving in together, having children someday, getting married someday, but they weren't able to follow through with any of that. At the end of the day, this person just represents a third party situation. A karmic partner. And for some of you, you already had this established relationship, and this person came in and really ruined everything. So this is you taking back control of your life and saying goodbye to them. And if you haven't done that yet, Taurus, it's time. It's time, because there's something way better suited for you moving forward. I'm guided to pull from the Arrows of Love. This is another deck by Mystic Moon. So let's add to this. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus in love and life. Challenges and shadows. Let's take a look and see if we can get you guys out of the shadows. The first half of August. Taurus. Someone is available now, see? So this third party situation, more than likely it's a thing of the past, and maybe they're checking you out from a distance on social media, letting you know that they are now available. So part of the reason for some of you guys why it was a third party is because this person was already in another relationship. And then we've got promise right next to it. I feel this person made you a lot of promises that they just could not keep. And maybe now they're ready to come towards you with an offer of commitment or even a proposal, perhaps. If you guys even talked about that. We also have in the spotlight, attention. So they're really wanting to bring this relationship back into the forefront, to grab your attention, to let you know, Taurus, that they still think about you, that they haven't forgotten about this connection. And then we've got the masculine coming through here. But take a look at the next card. We've got interference, which is another third party reference. So it's this masculine who got himself entangled with a third party and was not able to deliver these promises or keep those promises, and things fell apart here. I have a feeling, this is the next card, casual dating. That's all they were interested in, I feel. Past energies here. And look at this photo. I just happened to notice masculine energy, and obviously this is a tuxedo. So if you take a look at this, and we've got the sleeves here and the hand holding this cup, that as well is picking up off of that tuxedo suit, like those sleeves. So for me, this is the masculine who just wanted to casually date, and my feminines, I feel you wanted something more serious. You wanted a happy life, a committed life, a committed relationship with this person by way of marriage and an established future with this person, but they could not bring that to you. But perhaps now they're ready to do that, or they're thinking about it. Again, they're observing you, they're keeping tabs on you. So if you guys follow each other on social media, or if they might have blocked you before, because we do have this avoiding energy and it does say blocking. If they blocked you before, maybe they unblocked you because now they want to just observe. They want to keep tabs on you. And then we do have the spring season reflected here. So something might have happened between the two of you during the spring season, or the next spring season might be a time when you hear from this person. We'll have to add to this and see, So let's grab some tarot messages here and let's take a look at what direction this is going to go. This is the Flaming Roses Tarot deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus in love and life, focusing on challenges and shadows for this connection, the first half of August. What else do we need to know here? What else, please? Yep, we've got the Ten of Swords. So for some of you guys, you might be focused on an air sign here. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Severing ties, you see? Nail and coffin, goodbyes. This is no accident, you guys. Two cards talking about goodbye, farewell, severing ties. So, Taurus, more than likely, you let this person go. And as you can see, love yourself. You finally took the time to love yourself and reclaim your power and your self-worth in this situation. So you decided to break things off. Look at the next card. You've got the Five of Cups picking up off of water energy. So some of you guys might be thinking of Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The Five of Cups is all about regret and depression. So that could be this masculine here who regrets how things played out, regrets their actions, regrets words that they said, stinging words, bitterness, anger. They contributed to all this drama here. And so now they're grieving the loss of the connection because of these major regrets that they have. But look at this, Taurus. You've got the Ace of Wands followed by the Ace of Swords, two aces right next to each other. So amazing. The Ace of Wands picking up off of fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and then more air with the swords, new clarity and awareness. So this is all about new beginnings. And if your person is unable to follow through and create this new beginning between the two of you, I have a feeling for some of you guys, you might not even be interested in a new beginning with this person because they hurt you so much. But this new beginning can certainly bring you the love that you're looking for. Someone else who can bring you this established connection, somebody who isn't just wanting to casually date you. This is someone who's serious, somebody who's not out to just play around and mess around or get into third-party situations. Somebody that you can really have this special connection and spark with. Perhaps with a new connection, Taurus, the moment you see this person, it's kind of that love at first sight thing where you just feel the sparks. And the Ace of Swords gives you that breakthrough, that clarity that you need, that mental clarity that you need to just be more aware of the choices that are presenting itself to you, that you don't have to put up with third parties and karmics and drama. You can get yourself out of that. So it makes total sense to me that we've got the Death card coming through, because this is a transformation. This is a rebirth. Something needed to end. You had to close that chapter of your life for a very good reason. Severed ties, said goodbye. So this is you now going through your transformation, leaving things in the past, moving forward, moving on. So the old version of you, Taurus, that's phasing out. That's a part of you that is no longer around, you know? That's something that you're working on. This is a literal rebirth right here, just you, focusing on you and where you ultimately want to go from here on out. You know, this is a transformation period for you, which is great. And I feel you've already experienced this tower moment with this person, which is why you've got the Ten of Swords and farewells right there. Goodbyes, goodbyes. So you decided to detach from it. And yes, it was unexpected. It was still very chaotic and traumatic for you because there were third parties here. There's a lot of drama. So when you brought the tower down, Taurus, on this person, they weren't expecting it. I have a feeling they were just expecting you to just go with the flow, just be content knowing that you might have been a friends with benefits situation, or you could have just been their side person, you know, just an option. And once you decided to reclaim your power and took back your self-worth and your self-confidence and did the work on yourself to love you, that's when that tower came down. You're much stronger as a result. Not to say that it didn't hurt you, because I feel that it did, but now you're learning from those past mistakes that led you to this experience with this third party. That's what's coming through here. And then we've got the Justice card. So at the end of the day, justice was served, you know? The truth had to come out eventually. The truth always comes out. And I have a feeling they weren't expecting it. You know, it could have been one of those things where the truth came out unexpectedly or by accident and shit just hit the fan, you know? And so they're coming through here, oh, you're blowing shit up for no goddamn reason. It's like, no, there's no third party situation, whatever, you know. When you call them out on it, they might have just totally denied it. But it's a reality because it keeps popping itself up here. Some of my feminines, you could be coming through as this Queen of Cups, very sensitive, loving. You yourself could be an empath. So you're coming through as this queen. And you're taking your power back. With the tower, as I mentioned, it's very chaotic. But you as this queen, you're very calm. You know that you are in a seat of power to create change, that there's nothing more that this person can do to hurt you. And look what's coming up next. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, karma, divine timing. And look at this, you've got the Seven of Wands right after it. It's all about self-protection. Absolutely, that you need to do that. Because of what's happened here between you and this person, this is something that you now need to do for yourself. And the Seven of Wands also brings in competition from other people, and that's why we've got this third party. So now you're just guarding yourself, you know, just protecting yourself, understandably so. So good luck is on your side now. This is movement right here, Taurus. This is fate and destiny that's at play here for you, and it's turning in your favor. This is bringing you abundance and success, and the future looks a whole lot better because you took control of this wheel, you know, so now it's actually falling in your favor. It's good karma. It's your turn, you know, to be able to enjoy this good karma and just knowing that anything is possible now. If this person stood in the way of progress in you pursuing your goals, your dreams outside of the relationship, you now have this wheel to help you to pursue those goals and dreams, to make things happen in your life, to bring you the happiness that you're looking for. So you're ready for this cycle of change to come in. And that you have the capability, Taurus, to be really successful in your life. And you're not going to allow anyone else to hurt you the way this person has. So that's good. So let's add to this. Let's add to this with some romance angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus and love and life. First half of August. You know, clearly you have dealt with some major challenges when it comes to your relationship. But you can so move forward from this, Taurus. You can totally recover from this. And maybe it is you too, you know, for my feminines, you're now available to pursue new love connections and be open to new opportunities in your life. And again, we've got that spring card. So, you know, it might take some time, but it might happen possibly the spring season of next year. I know that's a long time, but sometimes our healing journey takes time. You know, you can't rush it. Make the effort is coming through here. So if this person wants you back, if they want to make amends, oh man, they're going to have to do quite a lot to be able to win you back. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. If they want you, they're going to have to put in the effort to bring you back into their life. Otherwise, you're out of there. You're out of there now. You've said goodbye. You've closed the door. You guys have had a very painful ending. You've severed ties. And you're now focusing on you and loving yourself. So if they can't bring you the happiness that you're looking for, then they need to go. They're going to have to put in the effort for that second chance. They want to be able to sit down and talk with you. Heart-to-heart conversations, you know. So again, I feel the truth needs to be addressed. They need to be coming towards you with honesty and truth. And it even says that here, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And remember, the Justice card is all about the truth being revealed. And this does represent a soul contract here with this person, Taurus. So even though you're really angry with them, even though you've said goodbye, you might still feel drawn to them. It's one of those things where you're attracted to someone, you feel pulled towards them, but maybe in your heart of hearts, you know that they're just not good for you, or at least the way they were with you. And if they want to come towards you as a better person, they're going to have to change. They're going to have to change how they interact with you. They're going to have to come towards you as a better person, plain and simple. Because you're not interested in third parties. You're not interested in casually dating. You want to fall in love and build a life with somebody. Excuse me. So just like what I was saying, the attraction, still there. But you can also attract romantic love in your life moving forward away from this. And this can also apply to the law of attraction, Taurus. You can attract towards you what it is that you're focused on. And if you're focused on finding new love, if you're focused on abundance and good health and your other relationships, whatever it is, you can attract that as long as you are in a place of positive energy and very clear in communicating to the universe what it is that you want to manifest. You can absolutely attract that towards you. But look at this. Release your ex. Okay? And I feel it's coming through here because you've already done this. We've got 2 cards talking about goodbyes and severing ties right there. The time has come to clear this person's energy. Release your ex if you haven't already done it. These cards are communicating to you, Taurus, that it's time to do that, because they really won't be able to deliver anything substantial to you. Nothing that will be able to sustain the test of time unless they're ready to commit in that way. So now you're calling in your soulmate. This could be a new love right here. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. You've released this person more than likely, and you're ready for a new partner, a soulmate to come in. Okay, so that's what I am picking up from that. I'm guided to grab some additional cards from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle. Actually, before we do that, guys, hold on, because I've got this new deck. Since some of you are ready for new love, this is a deck that I created. It's called the Enlightened Mystery Oracle, and as you can see, it's a huge deck. It's got like over 90 cards here. So I designed this deck especially for singles, those of you who are looking for new love or ready for new love to come in. This talks about who your ideal mate is. So it could bring up their sign, characteristics that they might have, letters that could be a part of their name. So let's take a look for those of you who are ready for new love and or might be single at this time. You've detached yourself from somebody that's hurt you and you're ready for the right kind of love to come in. So let's take a look and see, Taurus, who is your ideal mate? Angels and spirit guides, please, for my Tauruses who are ready for new love or are single at this time. Your person's zodiac sign could be Pisces. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. So we'll grab a few from here. Your person wants to marry you someday. So this is somebody, as I mentioned, this person is going to be serious. They're not messing around. They want to build a future with you. They want to marry you. You know, somebody who is not going to break those promises. This could be your future love right here, Taurus. Let's grab a few more for my singles. They could be short, but a very sweet person. So this person might not be very tall. Short and sweet. Your person's name starts or contains the letter F. Okay, so let's grab a few more. For my singles, your person's name starts or contains the letter I for some of you. Let's grab a couple more. For my singles and those who are ready for new love to come in, angels and spirit guides, for Taurus, that's too many. Just a couple more. There we are. Okay, so we've got some letters here. Your person's name starts or contains the letter J. So F, I, and J, and we have another letter here. Your person's name starts or contains the letter P. Okay, so these are all potentials for those of you who are single right now. And the bottom of the deck, a real Casanova in the bedroom. Okay, so that's what's coming through for my singles at this time. So just something to keep in mind there. If you're ready for new love to come in, this could ultimately describe who your next love could be. So we do have a Pisces that's coming through, and again, they want marriage. They don't want to just casually date you, Taurus. This is someone who means business when it comes to love and romance. All right, so now we'll go ahead and grab some insight from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus in love and life. The challenges and shadows that you have endured. Let's see what else the angels want to communicate to you. First half of August, angels and spirit guides. You see that? Look at this. Commitment. Who would have thought one day, one smile, one person could change another's path? A shared vision, a shared destiny, a shared love that will last beyond this lifetime. This is what you are ultimately wanting in your life, Taurus. But I have a feeling you had to say goodbye to this person because they could not bring you this commitment. So with a new love connection, that's where you're headed. There's a reason why these cards are coming through in this reading. And for some of you too, what I'm getting is that you and this person could have been engaged, or you guys could have been married, and they just really let you down. They disappointed you. And obviously, vengeful energy for my feminines especially, who had to deal with a partner who got themselves involved in a third-party situation. Look at this next card. We've got lessons, okay? Sometimes love puts you where you need to be. Sometimes it derails you and saves you from what you thought you wanted, because there's something, someone better, taking you down broken roads, teaching you lessons that need to be learned. And sometimes it brings you back to the beginning, that first love, because that is where you belong after all. So for some of you, if there is a first love that you have lost touch with, but you know, it's been a while since you guys have interacted and you both ended up getting into other relationships possibly, that first love might ultimately be where you were meant to be all along. Okay, so that's a part of the journey for some of you. And then we have interlaced coming through here. Distance, time, circumstances cannot stop our love from intermingling, despite outside influences that are beyond our control. People, opinions, misaligned stars, the world that we shouldn't be. You are always with me in my heart, my love. There they cannot touch the you and I that have become this thing called us. So for me, what I'm feeling here, Taurus, with this energy is when it comes to your person, we have farewells and goodbyes here. So you're not with them, and they could still be focused on the connection and wanting to bring it back together. So in the fifth dimension, or in their mind, in their heart, they're still focusing on how to bring this all together, to be interlaced with you once again in your life. And unfortunately, this person created a lot of challenges and drama, and they didn't help the situation. And so now I feel they've got some regrets here. And the influences and interferences came from a third-party situation that they got themselves into. We also have touching. The attraction, the fire, the passion between us is undeniable. I want you, you want me. We have had this intensity right from the start. The way you kiss me, move me, make love to me. I remember the way we looked into each other's eyes. The sound of your breath, the taste of your kiss. Nobody will ever touch me the way you do. Nobody. So, because we do have third parties here, after the fact, and I do feel this third party situation is a thing of the past. After all of that happened and you've had a tower moment and they've had a lot of time to really think, and again, you know, they're keeping tabs on you from a distance here. So now they're remembering those intimate moments that you guys have shared together, Taurus, and come to find, you know, they don't want to be able to be with anyone else intimately aside from you. But the fact of the matter is they messed up. They allowed third-party influences to ruin what you guys had. But, you know, things happen for a reason, Taurus. And this could ultimately prove to be a blessing in disguise for you, which is a part of the energy of the tower. It's painful, it's unexpected, it's chaotic, it's traumatic, but it can also bring about healing. Once the dust settles, lessons that are learned, and it does tend to be a blessing in disguise after all. And last card. This is a card that says alone, okay? We spend so much time trying to find that ideal partner, our soulmate, we forget to throw that energy into ourselves, to find love within yourself first, before you can find that love elsewhere. It will find you once you can spend time alone and get to a place where you enjoy spending time with you. Exactly. And that's why we have this self-worth card coming through here. Finding value and self-worth within yourself to where you're comfortable just spending time alone and enjoying your own company. And when the right kind of love is meant to come into your life, Taurus, you'll be ready for it. You will so be ready for it. All right, guys, so let's close this out. I wanted to grab some songs. This is my other deck, Heart Songs. So let's grab some songs here for your reading, Taurus. And if you don't know the song, if the lyrics resonate with you, that's mostly what we're focused on here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus, for this love and life reading for the first half of August. It Must Have Been Love by Roxette. It must have been love, but it's over now. Lay a whisper on my pillow, leave the winter on the ground. I wake up lonely, this air of silence in the bedroom and all around. Touch me now. I close my eyes and dream away. That's all they've got. That's the only way they're able to interact with you at this point, Taurus, is by dreaming about you. Because it clearly says it's over. Goodbye. Finality. Closure. They wake up lonely. They know they fucked up, basically. You know what I mean? Next song, You Are So Beautiful by Joe Cocker. Can't you see you're everything I hoped for? You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. I mean, we already know that the attraction is still here. They find you very attractive, no doubt about that. But it's over. I feel this person had a lot of realizations only after you said goodbye. Only after you said goodbye, Taurus. Let's grab a couple more songs here. What else, please, angels and spirit guides, for Taurus? Just the Way You Are by Billy Joel. I said I love you, and that's forever, and this I promise from the heart. I could not love you any better. I love you just the way you are. But because of all the drama and all the twists and turns that happened here, this came a little bit too late, I feel. You know, maybe they tried to fix it by just telling you that they loved you, Taurus, but it was too late by then. And for some of you, this could be what your future love could be telling you, that you don't have to be any other way aside from who you really are. They love you for everything that you are. They love you for just the way you are. Let's grab one more song here. There we are. Take My Breath Away by Berlin. Through the hourglass I saw you. In time you slipped away. When the mirror crashed, I called you and turned to hear you say, if only for today, I am unafraid. Perhaps there was a time when you really did take this person's breath away, you know, and they took your breath away. But as it states here, you know, you slipped away from them because they just weren't able to put in the energies or the dedication or time to follow through and to keep their promises. Somewhere during the course of this relationship, they dropped the ball. Plain and simple, they dropped the ball. And so now they've got a lot of regrets, and all they've got left are their dreams and keeping tabs on you. All right, guys, so let's close this out, Taurus, with some final words from your guardian angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. Some final thoughts. from your guardian angels. We have conflict. Bottom of the deck is creativity. Okay. Feelings which you have suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You are torn between what you think is the right thing to do and what your heart wants. And this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart. Do what you would love, not what you think you should. So if you are feeling, Taurus, conflicted at this time, this is the angel's advice to you. Okay? Do what you would love. Do what feels right for you, not what everyone else is trying to tell you, not what everyone else is putting in their 2 cents. You got to follow your heart and do what feels right for you. And do what you love, not what you think you should. And we've also got creativity coming through here. We, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. And maybe when you were with this person, you couldn't really express who you really were, but now that you've detached and you have taken your power back, you can do that now. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this, guys. Hopefully the messages that presented itself here today will be able to help you out and give you the clarity that you need. And if you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. I am fully booked as far as basic and full-length readings are concerned, because as you guys more than likely know, I am taking a break the second half of August. So we're down to scheduling only mini readings. So those are still available for a limited amount of time. And once those are fully booked, then we're closing off personal readings, and I'll be opening up all categories once again starting September 1st when I return. All right, guys. So, during that time, I'll still be uploading to my channel. I'm just not doing any personal readings for a couple of weeks just to recharge. All right, Taurus. So that's all I've got for you. Thank you so very much. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.